And then we're coming right back here. Our goals right now are to get wood and to hopefully find a way to get a stamina gem. And while we're doing that, we may keep trying to do god rolls and swords to see if we can get lucky. Okay, so we're going to... we're going to sell you guys for now. Because we need the money, buddy. Alright.
Only as good as his weapon.
Cohh's goal is always to get more wood. Not wrong. Not wrong. Alright. Slashing Fury comes out. Slashing Fury goes in. Okay. Great. I think I might want to put... Yeah. Let's do that. Let's put our feather... I mean, those legs are pretty good. Oh, it only decreased by 10%. And I needed a lot more than that. That didn't do much, nearly as much as I was hoping. That's okay, though. All right. Hey, Dub Live. Good morning. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting. Let's go see how this works. So what's interesting about this is that now our weapon gets focus back, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get focus back as it hits all the times in the super move. If it does, then it's going to become somewhat spammable, which is going to become really weird and crazy. So we're gonna see how this works. This is all for science. Sure. All right, we have enough focus to use this on the next guy. Big spot. Give me a gem. Oh, rude. Okay, we'll grab this real quick. Dub Live. Thanks for gifting that sub, dude. Melon Farm, how you been? Thanks for your 39. Hello, hello. You guys are doing well. Man, dig spots really can have almost anything in them. It's wild. They have like a low chance to have so many different things in them. Hi, Mountain Goat. Hi, Mountain Goat.
You want solid
Uh-oh. So, the real dangerous thing here is that we could also be getting stamina back on every hit. That might get kind of crazy kind of quick.
Good show.
The Soulry! Thank you for your 10 bomb, buddy. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And of course, like, here's the thing. Here's the funny part. Everything I've been doing for the last 10 hours in this game has been solely on my weapon. We haven't even started to really look at armor and like what we could do with armor to make it crazy and how we could make some crazy. There's clearly some wild synergies in this game when you really dig into like stacking different effects and doing things of that nature. All right, watch this. Let's do this right. I'm only going to use my special move. Maybe don't go off the side, but that was ridiculous. Got him. It'll be interesting to see what happens when that skill hits a shield. I will parry you. Ah, told you. Oh, did it again! You villain. You fiend. Okay. Oh! Oh, it's a diamond! I need an emerald. But that confirms it. There you go. Okay. A little awkward. Okay. Ooh. There was a chest up there one time, and I've never seen one up there since, and it makes me a sad little potato. It does. Feels good, man. Is that 5 wood? I think that might be all the wood we need. Oh man, that might be our last town upgrade right there. Could be. Go take a look. Let me get back into the crucible. Love the helmet. Which one is this? This helmet is a Verdant Warrior. It's a plate. Yeah, very nice. Anything that has stamina regen over 10% tends to get my attention. Okay. Adolescence says, I just reached Echo Knight. Damn, he is difficult AF. Yeah, Echo Knight's rough, man. I think I've gotten him to half health once in 2 attempts.
Eyes up.
Time.
Bada boom. I'm actually kind of sad that we're like done upgrading the town.
On watch.
All right, let's head over to Crucible, and I guess we're gonna farm in there, man. I don't think there's. I can't imagine there's much better farming for gems. If we can get gems off anything, which it looks like we can. I mean, we could get them from dig spots, and we could go farm in the world for dig spots, but I think we'll get them at nearly the same rate in here. Yeah, it's true. I've only gotten to half health at the first phase of that boss. Apparently there's a second, much more difficult phase, so that'll be a thing. Yeah, we've barely even scratched the surface of that guy. Mining is the best way for gems? No, mining is not the best way for gems. We just mined probably 10 different mining spots, never got a single gem, let alone like a collection. We just did a full harvesting circuit, doing every mining tree and dig spot we could find pretty much. And we got 1 gem in a dig spot. So, yeah. I think you can easily beat the boss now? No. Oh, Redworm says copper spots don't have a lot, but iron nodes do? Really? Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. Also, the Soulry. Did I thank you for your 10 bomb? I think I did, but just in case, Soulry, I love your face. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you, Soulry. Big thing I'm interested in that we haven't seen yet is I want to see if I can just wombo the big guys with this. I might be able to. Oh, what? I think that actually went pretty well. For some reason, on the opening, when I did that very first little opening thing, it did not take the command to do the attack, and I don't know why. But outside of that, it was fine. I keep waiting for Cohh to fling himself off the edge because of the special. I don't think the special can fling you off the edge. I think it stops you at the border. We'll try it here in a second. But like right here, right? So if I do it right here, there's no question it should send me over the edge. Oh, it did. Okay. No, it did. It absolutely did. Maybe I just got lucky the last time. Ooh. All this is good, but all this is normal stuff so far. We haven't gotten any hard yet. Can I have a chance to play too, please? I would love an opportunity to play the game. That's not too much to add. Okay. There we go. Nopers? Is that a hard nopers? Okay. Wow. I mean, as long as we keep hitting him, dude, like that is brutal. It's actually brutal. And again, if we were getting back stamina with this, so we could always keep our dodging up, kind of nutty. I feel like at this point we need to start stacking like health up and armor, maybe. Oh, now that's a problem. That's okay though, because we have this skill. Hold on. Need to actually get enough to use it. There we go. So I can use this on this guy. He, for some reason, cannot block that skill. So, awesome. I don't know why, but we'll take it. Okay, got him down. Ow, 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 ow. So that was okay. It was kind of low DPS. It was good for survivability though. But it wasn't very deep. Cohh's cheating? I'm not cheating. Mostly. No, man. That's the whole point of games like this, is you find awesome, fun builds.
You are but an echo.
So don't do that too close to an edge. Okay. Good to know. Careful around edges. Deserved for cheating. Digital Foundry says Stellar Blade runs flawlessly with 0 bugs. Well, that's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Here. Okay. Press X to doubt. That's right. Press X to doubt. So I think the best thing we can do is use the big skill to do some damage to get him down. Oh my god, I lived. And then wail on him. Oh, maybe even do my heavies. Oh, I should try that. I bet we can do that. Yeah, I bet we can do that. So I'll use my my main skill just to like stagger them, basically.
Will be unspoken.
Still really need that stamina shard, though. I feel like that's the... Once we get that, we can start really focusing on kind of working on our armor set and seeing what we can do with that. This game looks awesome. This game is awesome. It's early access, but it's awesome. Yep. Can confirm. Hey, Sundwichi, what's up, buddy? Check bounties or challenges if they give gems. What a great idea. I did not think to do that.
All will be quiet.
Okay, that is the strategy. You just saw the technique. That's it. So we use our move to get them in stagger state, and then we use our heavy attacks to do massive, massive damage. Let's see if this works. Okay, that almost worked, but for some reason my second heavy attack didn't properly register. Yes. That is the strategy. The strategy even. Strategery. That's the strategery. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the strategy. All right, let's go over here. Grab you. Can we get the chest? Nope. Cool. Play from a chest. Oh my god. It's like brown earth gold. Wait, what's gold then? Oh. Use those vials at all for stamina? Sometimes, but I don't get enough of them to rely on them, so I generally don't too much, but I do sometimes. Yeah, it's only for 60 seconds. Quick stuff. Great. Beautiful. Oop. Multiplayer is going to be really interesting. I agree. Yeah, it's going to, honestly, in my opinion, for what I'm interested in, I'm not really a big multiplayer guy. So I don't really care about like multiplayer in general. But what I'm very interested to see is the decisions they're going to make with multiplayer. Because when you bring multiplayer into a game like this, there are a lot of decisions to make that don't have right answers, and I'm very curious to see how the devs approach that. Because honestly, there's some ways that they could do multiplayer in a game like this that I feel would kind of ruin it. So they're gonna have to be careful. Like the thing that I'm most worried about multiplayer is that this game does such a great job of having tactical combat. It feels like you have to approach each fight slowly. You're baiting out attacks. You're dodging them. You're timing. All of that kind of falls apart with multiplayer, unless you put in friendly fire. And if they do that, that's going to be amazing. That's what I was thinking about last night. If they put in friendly fire, I think multiplayer could be awesome. And the reason that is because with friendly fire, you're not only having to watch the enemy, but also other players, and it becomes much more tactical. And more importantly, think of the flip side. Think of the flip side. If there's no friendly fire, then everyone's just running at the mob and like wailing away at it, and everyone's spinning, and at that point it becomes an action game. At that point, that really cool, slow, tactical feel disappears. So it's like, you know, that would kind of suck. Oh, it is confirmed friendly fire is on. Really? Hold on. Oh, I saw the first part of this, but I didn't see the second part. So, how will characters be locked to their realms? Also, how will story progression work in multi... Oh, here's a bunch of the questions I had about it. Okay, hold on. Will characters be locked to their realms? How will story progression work in multiplayer? Could 1 or 2 people play on the realm while others are unable? Friendly fire or PvP? Loving the game either way. And then the creative director, what is Thomas Maller's exact position? The creative director responds and he says, right now we're not planning to lock characters to our realms. There's been major debates about that in our team and we might still change this, but I think we should just allow global trading and see what happens. I mean, I would assume they're not planning to lock characters to realms because that's the whole point of separating them in the first place. That's why you separate characters in realms, is so you can, yeah. So anyway, number 2, story can be progressed even if you're not there. We'll probably do a last time on thing so you get updated as to what happened on your realm while you were away. Again, lots of debates happened around this subject, but ultimately we think it's best to let players decide. Okay, I like that. Ideally, we want the multiplayer realm to feel a bit like playing D&D. And when a new story update drops, folks should party up and play it together. Same way people partied up to watch a new episode of Game of Thrones back when it was great. Ouch. Friendly fire will be on by default. We tried without friendly fire, and 4 players wailing on a mob is just not fun. We want players having to be careful and play tactically. Well, look at that, dude. That is exactly what I was thinking about it too. That is awesome. I'm so glad to see that they're already thinking about that. PvP will be a part of our multiplayer update. At first, you'll be able to play against other players within our arenas. Invasions are something we're thinking about. Oh, I'm sure Peeve hears that and maybe gets excited. If we detect people cheating, you'll get flagged and only matched up with other players who cheat. Ah, love it. What game are we talking about? This one. We're talking about No Rest for the Wicked. What I was just reading is the creative director of this game talking about things that are coming to this game. Yeah. I tell you, dude, I was already, like, I'm already so behind this project it hurts, but the more I hear about it, the more excited I get for it, which is kind of crazy to think about, but... I've said it before, and I'm going to go ahead and say it again. I've been playing games for a long time. I have. I've seen a lot of trends. I've seen games that I thought do well, do poorly, and vice versa. But I have to say, in my 10 plus years doing this full time, this is the first time I've played an early access game, and I've said to myself, I think I'm playing this genre's Hades. I think when this game hits 1.0, it is going to revolutionize this type of genre, which we don't have a lot of. But that's what I think, man. That's my I literally think that when this hits 1.0, we're gonna see like the next Hades style indie success. I do. Yep. I think it's gonna. And what's more important is I think we're gonna start seeing a lot more games like this, and I think that's awesome because I love games like this. I love like twin stick ARPGs that are slower and more methodical. We don't have enough of these. What genre is this even? It's a very unexplored genre, and it is the tactical ARPG. Which, funny enough, it's weird because that's exactly what a Souls-like is. But a Souls-like has developed to the point where it has become its own thing. This is not a Souls-like. This is what you would call an ARPG, which Dark Souls is, but we're not going to get into that. So it's like this is doing something new. It's taking the meta gameplay of a very established subgenre, and it's bringing it to a different genre where it works really, really, really well, and that's not really explored. There's not a lot of, like this game, a little bit of V Rising, but I would argue V Rising is more survival in some ways. Like V Rising is very much a survival game. This is not a survival game. This game has survival elements, but it's not a survival game. V Rising is a survival game. So, little bit of differentiation there. But the thing that gets me so excited about this game is not only what's here, but more importantly, I am loving how the devs are not only working their ass off on the product, but also being like super open about what they want to do with it. They're really talking to the community a ton. Like I feel like everything I'm seeing so far is a good way to do this properly. It's very nice to see. Gets me very optimistic. I'm so paranoid about using this skill near legends.
Good show.
Hey, Shiggles! Thank you very much for the 10 bomb, buddy. The devs give Larian vibes? Yes, I agree. Larian vibes, Pugstorm vibes. Oh, that interrupts it. I was so excited. I thought I was going to wombo this guy down. But his big hits interrupt the attack. That's okay, though. I mean, it's still awesome. A serum is outright terrifying. Dude, I don't even still understand what a serum is. I think a serum is some kind of like, I think a serum is kind of like an ancient from Final Fantasy VII. Where it's like, they're really just human, but their blood's a little different. But the thing that's weird about a serum is everyone seems to be able to notice a serum the second they see them in this world. That's the thing that I'm not really understanding. Because I look like a human, but every single person I come across is like, oh, it's a serum! And I'm like, how do you know? Am I like slightly bigger than people? Everyone seems to have the gorilla arms and thunder thighs. So I don't think it's that. At first I was like, oh, look at me. I look like a freaking man-ape hybrid. I've no wonder I'm weird and a serum. But then I noticed everyone's a weird ape hybrid. So yeah, maybe I smell funny? I don't know. Maybe I got some kind of funky musk going on. Maybe I smell like apples. All right, here we go. We got enough for our big hit, so we just need to bait him out.
Will be unspoken.
Come on over, buddy. You're gonna do your little charge. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. You just punched you right in your snoot. You just got snooted, son. You did. It's the smell. Oh, it is. Okay. It's the sniffer. We can do a jump attack across that? And it worked? Cool. I saw you try to push me. I saw that. You fiend. Cohh didn't know BG3 would be the biggest game in the world because he avoided it after the very first build to not spoil it. Yep. That's exactly what I did. I knew Baldur's Gate 3 was going to be big. I always knew it was going to be big. I'm a huge CRPG fan. Like, that's what I do. But I never realized it was going to be as big as it was going to be. If you would have told me that a CRPG would make me one of the top streams on the entire platform for a whole month, I never would have believed you. I would have not believed you in 100 years. I think that took everyone by surprise. I think every CRPG fan knew that Baldur's Gate 3 was going to be big. I don't think any of them knew just how big. Nope. I don't even think Larian had an idea how big it was. But it's so wonderful to see, man. Now that we're like post BG3. I mean, you know, we're coming up in just a few months, being almost a year since the release of BG3, and it's so nice looking back. Like that, it couldn't have happened to a better company. It was so phenomenal to see. The future is bright as the sun for that company. It's wonderful, wonderful, just wonderful. Are you planning to play Sandlands? Yes, I'm absolutely going to try it. I think I may be doing a sponsored look at Sandlands. But even if I'm not, I'm planning on trying it and seeing how it is. Yeah, for sure.